The vulture was pecking at the boy's mouth. The boy woke up instantly, grabbed the vulture, and threw it away. He moved closer to the edge of the cliff and looked down. Below him was a sheer cliff over 100 meters high, and directly above him was another steep rock wall. Now he couldn't climb up, nor could he go down. Unable to think of a way out, he could only shout for help as loud as he could. But in the vast expanse of the cliffside, who could possibly hear him? With no other option, the boy began climbing downward along the cliff. However, he quickly ran out of footholds. Just then, his foot slipped, and his body instantly lost balance. He nearly fell off the cliff. He looked down. The 100-meter abyss below sent chills down his spine. The boy called out loudly for help again, but his voice echoed in the empty canyon, receiving no response at all. Misfortunes never come alone. A heavy rainstorm poured down. The rock face, already hard to grip, became even more slippery as the rain washed over it. The boy looked down and saw that the rainwater was beginning to gather into a river. He came up with a plan. The deeper the water got, the better his chances of survival. Suddenly, his fingers slipped. He thought of jumping down directly, but it wasn't the right time yet. Summoning all his strength, he grabbed onto the rock again. Pushing his physical limits, he held on desperately for another half an hour. As the rainwater below rose higher and higher, his arms were in excruciating pain, and he could no longer hold on. He made a decisive move, let go and jumped. When he woke up again, he was relieved to find he was still alive. However, his already injured right foot was now in even worse condition. But the boy didn't have time to deal with it yet. He crawled to a muddy puddle and drank deeply. While doing so, he unexpectedly found a worm in the soil. After filling his stomach, he finally took a look at his injured foot. It was completely swollen and dark purple. To prevent the injury from worsening, the boy placed rocks on both sides of his right foot, bit down hard, and reset the bone with sheer force. He then used wooden sticks to brace both sides of his ankle. Just then, a howl pierced the air. Turning his head, he saw a pack of wolves on a nearby hill. The boy, suppressing the intense pain, started climbing a tree, but a wolf lunged at him from behind and sank its teeth into him. In a desperate moment, the boy pulled out his knife and stabbed the wolf, saving his life. However, the wolf pack remained under the tree, unwilling to leave. At night, they howled at the full moon, a scene both beautiful and dangerous in the moonlight. Hopefully by morning, the wolves would leave on their own.